What's up, nerds? Welcome to Speed Gaming 2, and it's more Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 7 action Invitational League here. We've got Structural Mike of Usedbow on the left side of your screen, and Jesse of JKLOL on the right side of your screen. We're playing Influ Keys today. My name is Tyler Salt, joined by Gilgamesh. Gil, how are you doing?
Hello. I was going to say, how did you feel about Mike's setup for Bo Landmo there in the practice hack? Because it didn't look great to me.
No? Well, sometimes sometimes when you like the bow giveth and the bow taketh away. I guess is what I'm saying.
So let's see. This is the Invitational League. This is one of the divisions in the Misery Mire division.
All right. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll make sure their points are updated.
So Usedbow currently undefeated at 7-0. JKLOL with 9 points at 3-4. So JKLOL really looking to pick up another win here to stay in contention for playoffs. Usedbow.
Are they on?
I don't think they're locked for playoff. I don't know. Somebody else can do the math. They might actually be locked for playoffs.
They're 7-0. That's pretty good. 21 points for Usedbow and JKLOL with 9. So, JKLOL definitely going to have to as we update these things. Definitely in need of a win here today, for sure. So we've we're in the wrong layout, I think.
No, we're good.
Well, we have a tracker though.
Oh, right. Well, we don't.
We'll get that figured out. Oh, there it is. We fixed it. Good job. Thanks.
It's more fun when we don't know what's happening.
Thanks to Fishing Boo for tracking today's race. And we should be underway very shortly here.
Very shortly. Any second now. Just about. There we go.
There we go. Hey.
All right, we got a good B.
We got to beat you right off the bat.
That's perfect.
So this is Influ Keys, inverted state, full key sanity, and a starting activated flute.
What is Mike doing here?
Mike's going to Stumpy. I can't imagine that.
Just cross your fingers for one check here.
Maybe just an anti-meta play.
Oh, and he gets the 20. He knew.
Wow, just enough. Ooh, Jesse gets a hammer out of Mire Shed. Early hammer, extremely nice in inverted. It's great to have a melee weapon, even one with a hitbox as wonky as the hammers. But early money, early bombs are the big things here. Wow, Jesse rushing Pyramid Ledge.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Brutal. All right, Mike not doing the 99 here on the arrow game, so very inefficient.
Yeah, just pure time loss. Kappa. But yeah, that $20 getting Mike enough money to do dig game early, which is nice.
Hopefully enough money for pod too. Hopefully we can dig up a couple 20s here.
Yeah, well, we're going to be close here. Pyramid Ledge just with a map. Jesse not being rewarded.
We'll see. Maybe he will.
That's important. Yeah.
Nope. Not rewarded.
Nope. Never go to Pyramid Ledge.
Extremely unrewarded.
I guess the other big thing that money is for Mike is potentially purchasing some explosives. Early bombs pretty important in influ keys because you've got because they lock Hype Cave in particular, and also Bombable Hut in the Village of Outcasts. So
these are all true statements. Okay, nice book.
All right.
Book
Well, we do need that. One of the worst things about Inverted is that the
maybe.
Well, maybe, yeah, but it is
Yeah.
hard required to get into desert is the point
Yes.
in Inverted. So I guess good to have it early. Rather not search for it because there's so little that it locks.
I mean, listen, this opens up the fun. Oh, hello, Bombos.
And according to our tracker, at least, I did not catch it, but we've got a sword, we've got Bombos, and all we need is a hook shot out of the boots, and we can get into Misery Mire. So
wait, we have a sword?
Mike just found a sword in chess game.
And we have boots?
No, I said all we need is a boots or the.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So we're getting close.
I mean, I'm looking for some Ice Palace entry here.
Ooh, yeah, early.
I want to see a Moon Pearl on Cold Stare or a Moon Pearl on Bobo's tablet.
Mike is got some bombs here from these 50-50 bushes outside Bombable Hut.
Does he not have as much luck?
No. I was watching a race yesterday where this happened, where one runner got was pretty lucky with those 50-50s and the other was very not. But 2 bombs to get to the absolutely nothing.
Wow, incredible Hype Cave.
Well,
just
now
massive amounts of value and progression.
We've got the GT map and the Hyrule Castle map, so every map that we see from now on will actually be useful.
Well, all right. So yeah, we have 1 pod small, so we have a couple checks in pod. We still have a few checks on the mountain. We can do the first chest of Agate Tower. We can do Super Bunny.
I mean, there's plenty in Skull Woods that we haven't seen.
That's true. I hear that it's got the goods.
A lot of Skull Woods is in Logic, right out of the bat. Straight out of
the bat and into the fire. That's what they say.
Yep. Reset and collect Hype Cave again. Honestly, after that, it's too bad that they fluted and didn't save and quit to Link's house to get to Hype Cave. Because honestly, hard reset to get those 2 bombs back.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, Mike's in okay money spot. Mike can just pick up bombs at the shop. Jesse will be fine
arrow
here.
Game probably. Yeah. So everything's fine.
All right, let's see some flippers here.
Ooh, baby. Who cares about the flippers? Just fake flipper and get your Moon Pearl in Pengator.
Okay, listen. I may have a history of doing stupid things in Ice Palace and Inverted, but I that's not even a bridge too far for me.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. Let's wait for one more. Oh, there's
Moon
the Moon Pearl. Okay.
Oh, well, now I guess we're hoping
did Jesse not do Sea House?
That would be an odd choice if that was the case.
Or not a choice, right? Oftentimes when we're playing this game, there's a lot to consider, and you might forget something. Ah, yes, good. Inverted. If you don't take a punishing early overworld death, is it even an inverted seed?
I mean, it's not really that punishing.
No, it's not. With the flute, it's not that bad, but still, overworld deaths and inverted name a more iconic duo.
I mean, Gamachu and Catfish.
Wow. Our friend Arya
in our basement.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I guess
so. Yeah,
Jesse hadn't done either of these Northern Vu checks. Was looking for bombs to rush Hype Cave, which is defensible. We've got the flute. You don't need to do all of these checks at the same time. It's fine. Nice small key
small
to
key
this
to
dungeon.
this dungeon.
Very, very helpful there.
Jesse, once again, skipping C-shape house.
Maybe he didn't.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this routing.
You go right to I was just like I can understand combining C House with Skull Woods, right? Maybe he did it all right. Oh,
well, there's our light world access.
There's our light world access. Yeah.
I'll be back in 25 minutes.
We combined C House with Hammer Pegs Copium. Mike not interested in the vanilla big key chest of Skullwoods. We're going straight to the light world.
You get light world access. I think you see 50 checks light up on your screen, and you're like, yeah, let's do that instead.
So like you make a joke that you'll be back in 25 minutes, right after light world access. But I actually do think that one of the most interesting things about Inverted is how do you route all of these light world checks to check them all in as efficient a manner as possible. Mike heading right to South Shore, checking
and then left, and then heading right again, and
yeah.
So this is gonna be Mini Moldorm Cave into Ice Rod. Take the portal
up to North
Kakariko.
Yeah. Walking to,
or maybe not Ice Rod. Maybe you just say forget Ice Rod Cave. I don't know.
I could also see like going left to the dam, and then going lifting the rock, saying like skipping Agina, and then going lifting the rock over towards the Haunted Grove and Cack from the south.
Sure. All right, let's hope Jesse Flute's back to 3 here and not to like 5.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Jesse about to get his Moon Pearl. Will not be too far behind heading into the Dark World. Mike is in fact taking this long walk to Ice Rod Cave.
Well, maybe.
Or towards Ice Rod Cave.
Yes, he is. Okay.
To Ice Rod Cave, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like Jesse's gonna go ahead and rush Catfish. Yes.
I like this play in Inverted. You got that flute to 2. It's very quick. People will leave it.
Mike, don't get crapped.
Okay. No crap rave today. Jem and Telethar, the other 2 members of Usedbow, having a team meeting in chat. You love to see it.
All right, Catfish. Let's see. Give us something. How about 10 bombs? It's not the worst thing Jesse could have found there, I guess.
No.
I am reminded that Mike does not play with half beeps.
That's wild stuff. I play with quarter beeps, I think. Yeah, I like the use of this portal to get up here to North Light World. Jesse not going to Mini Moldorm Cave right away. Jesse's gonna
check the bomb guy.
Check our red crystals here. I don't mind this. Mike, we're going into Sank first.
This is actually faster, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Well, now
it
really is. Yeah, because the boots are there. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're not doing the back escape then.
Well, we gotta check Bonk Rocks
here. Yeah. Wow,
I can't believe these guys didn't Sank start. Could have had those boots 10 minutes ago.
Right. So it's faster to check Sank, like boots aside, right? Because I think if you're going to, that like guarantees then that you're going to be saving and quitting.
All right.
Out of the back of escape, right? And then so instead of like going out through Sank and continuing your route, it's faster to just start it again somewhere else.
Yes, if you're planning on going to Kakariko after that, and then you just flew to 3 and then take the. I don't know. I don't play inverted. Man, I don't.
Man, you're not in this league.
I am not.
That's fair. If I had gone to main tournament finals, I might have dodged League 2. So I guess I'm just allergic to the CAC portal.
And quitting.
CAC hammer, the CAC hammer portal. I'm
But it's fine now because we have boots and a sword. It's free.
I guess it's fine. Yeah.
I guess he's going to do front of escape. Another oft ignored check in
Yeah.
inverted.
Oh, and
nice rod.
Rewarded with an out of logic fire.
It's a hot rod.
It's a hot rod. Yeah.
Oh, edge.
Edge.
Nope. Goodbye.
Rip SpeedGaming chat.
It's fine. We'll still get a chance to see Lumberjack.
Yep.
Alright, small key to TR in Zelda's cell.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
You know?
less important in inverted usually, but it is nice to have one or two of them.
Yeah, yeah, 1 or 2 is what you need. Jesse taking that fire rod to do Dark Cross, which is in logic, I believe, in this mode. This has basic. This has basic item placement.
I have been told that this check is not in logic without mirror, though.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Going into Hyrule Castle, it is tough to route this in if you don't. I really like going. No, there are your flippers.
Well, we have a clearable ice palace now.
Yeah. Oh baby. I would like a key. Oh, we have a small key. Let's be greedy and get the big key too, huh?
Oh, desert small.
Oh, interesting. That's pretty interesting. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4 checks in the front of the desert now with that book.
And then plus whatever's on the desert ledge.
Yeah. Jesse's got that fire rod. Fire rod's not in logic. Jesse's gonna has Death Warp from Dark Cross and is going to be walking through the breezeway here to get up to the Northern Light World.
Hopefully Jesse checks Sanctuary. Oh, did we pick up a cute Thief's Town compass?
Oh, and it's Castle Tower key.
And swords.
2 swords, yeah, 1 in the well and 1 in blind sight. Man, boots? 3 swords already?
Book.
Wow.
We have everything we need.
We have everything we need. I'll be interested to see when that Hyrule Castle small key shows up to put that fire rod in logic.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be too deep, I would guess.
Yeah.
But because fire rod does tend to be a fairly important item. But I mean there are situations where you could potentially have a seed that doesn't require it.
Yeah, for sure. But if TR, we've got Bombos already, so if TR and Skullwoods are pendants, then we don't need it. Mike selling a Bichu for an extra 100 rupees. Shoutouts to
Close to Zora money.
Shoutouts to your friend of mine, Pichu, who beat me at SGL because she remembered that you can sell good bees for money. There's Jesse's boots.
You don't pick that map up.
No. So I'd say Mike with the you'd rather be Mike at this point, I think. That fire rod could potentially be a problem. We don't know when Mike is going to head to Hyrule Castle, but it could be right now. So,
nah, Mike's going to go desert.
Yeah, I think I would probably also do this. You've got the book, you've got the small key. Sure seems like something important is over there.
Plus, we can check Bombo's tablet. There's still Agina's cave over there.
Yeah, checkerboard. There's a small key on Lumberjack now that Jesse knows about that Mike...
That's probably not anything.
Probably not. We do have a Castle Tower small already. There was one in CAC in the well, I believe. So, but don't really need to worry about that until we get the lamp at a minimum. Spin speed's impossible.
It is. That's true.
Jesse making also making his teammate Kazdin upset by reading Ped.
I mean, what is League for if not for making your teammates lose their minds whenever you're on the stream?
100%. 100%. Here's Gil's favorite check.
I can't wait. Oh, yes. It's always so
with
good.
A net of 2 bombs.
Alright, Jesse's gonna get all his swords here.
Both of these runners have very strong execution. I know that Jesse's put a lot of time into the vanilla speedrun. And so as a pretty solid kind of NMG level execution. Mike doesn't do NMG, but has, I think, very, very strong movement and excellent routing as well. So hopefully we're in for a show here today.
We do pick up the Skullwood's big key in Checkerboard Cave.
All right.
Which, I mean, once you get that fire rod,
right?
Then, like, go to the back of Skullwoods.
We have a second small key too. So Moth is locked by all 3 small keys, but you know, if I've got 2, I feel pretty comfortable going back there.
Yeah, that's close enough. Also, neither runner checked the middle chest in Skullwoods either, so that's a Sphere 1 check that's still hanging out there. Nice.
I thought that Jesse did. There's our bow.
Did he? Oh, he might have, yeah. Wow, I hope we get the big key in here so we can use bow while we're beating Lamro.
Yeah. Please dash. Thank you.
I tell myself that at least 10 times a seed.
Oh, yeah.
So, Cane of Burna, that gives us Spike Cave.
Oh, gosh. Yes, it does.
We haven't touched the mountain at all yet, so...
No. Well, that's because the mountain is a trap in Inverted.
Wow.
It is.
Is it?
Especially without the mirror. Man, that takes so long. And Mike is the one who gave me, or I remember introduced me to this idea. I think that Mike will probably dodge the mirror or dodge the mountain for quite a while. It is so much worse to navigate in Inverted than it is in normal world state, especially without the mirror.
All right, Saha check. This is another one that can get left for a little while in this mode.
For sure, yeah.
Powder?
Magic Bat available to us now.
Doesn't care where the green bit is.
Nah, it's fine.
Guess he's gonna pick up this map. That's a little surprising.
He blind checked it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. So at that point, you know, you're there. So.
All right, Mike, gonna go ahead and clean up these flippers checks.
Unfortunately, the map was to Tower of Hera, which is a 5/6 crystal along with Deep Down, so we already knew that. Our friend under the bridge here, another difficult check to get to in inverted. There's really
in any mode, really.
Well, in any mode, but at least in non-inverted, you have the possibility of being able to hop down from the pod area and mirror,
right?
You know,
yeah.
or flute flute to 8 to make it a little bit easier to get to. In inverted, you gotta swim there if there's no way around it. Mike trying to try to be as efficient as we can. Oh, there's a big key here on Lake Hylia Island, which has a convenient dock for us in inverted.
Big key to Misery Mire.
Listen, Misery Mire is now. We have the boots, right?
We have the boots. We have combos. We have a sword.
No small keys.
When since when has that stopped anyone?
Well, I mean, Mire with no small keys is pretty rough, right? You have to.
It's not that. I mean, logically, yeah. Logically, only 2 checks are in logic without any small keys. But I mean, you have to route it slightly less optimally, but it's not.
Yeah. So you're hoping for 1 key before you go. I guess I will go with 2 small keys or with 0 small keys, but I'm not gonna rush it with 0. You know.
Would you rather rush the mountain?
No, I would probably go to Mire before the mountain.
How about Ice Palace?
I'd go to Ice Palace before Mire because we can beat Ice Palace. And we can't beat Mire.
How about Eastern Palace today?
No, I think I'd go to Mire first.
Podge?
Telethar says do mountain.
Well, let's see what Mike does. Catfish.
Mike's going to catfish. You can absolutely go to ice without the mirror. You can just in inverted. You can just swim there.
What if we're playing OWG and you need the mirror to get there by mirror wrap?
Well, in that case, yes, but we're not. So, all right. Jesse has a water walk, and so I did this from armed. I think did Jesse skip? I think Jesse skipped Ice Rock Cave. I think he armed that water walk from Mini Moldorm Cave.
That's fine. Ice Rock Cave's done anyway.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Mike is gonna make the play into pod.
Yeah, with a bow and 3 small keys, this is a pretty.
But if we had the big key, we could clear it. You know, it's like, man.
Well, pod has never ever had one of its own keys. So
not the big key though. Also, there's not actually really a whole lot in logic in pod right now. Again, that doesn't really stop us necessarily, but
no. But what the thing in Misery Mire could be just a pod small, right? To put the back in
it could be.
Yeah.
Oh, Misery Mire compass. See, everything's pointing to Mire.
Is that map compass logic?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually don't hear people talking about it other than in 80 keys.
Stupid.
Oh.
Are
we hovering? Hover?
We're trying.
Nope.
Almost had it there too.
Yeah. All right, we're taking 2 attempts here.
It's a little low there, I think.
All right, and we're out.
Once again, hovering proving to lose you more time than it gains you. All right, Jesse's gonna go ahead and take this fire out into Skull Woods and clear this out.
Yeah, I like this.
Jesse didn't pick up that big key though.
Jesse doesn't have the big key, but Jesse does have a 4th pod key now.
Okay.
I note. So the stuff here in the back of pod is in logic, even though Mike doesn't know it.
Hey, Skull Woods map.
Yeah. So yeah, a little unfortunate that Jesse doesn't have that big key, but
yeah, it's not super hard to get back to.
No.
But it is kind of like, eh.
Jesse is maybe thinking that he thinking correctly, as it turns out, that he was first to that fire rod and wants to push the advantage of potentially having found that out of logic.
Pretty sure you're supposed to get the bridge chest first here without mirror. Because otherwise you're wasting a screen transition.
Yeah, otherwise you get the extra overworld to underworld transition, yeah. Jesse clearly planning to save and quit from back there. All right, Mike using his 3rd pod small on the Harmless Hellway chest. Didn't get anything of note in here, really.
Oh, wait, no. I think it's with mirror you're supposed to do bridge chest first. Without mirror, this is correct.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Oh, we did find a Meyer small in here, so there you go.
Just listen, all signs point to Meyer. I'm ready. Let's go.
Juice Town, baby.
Hey, you know what sucks? Pod.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Just logic.
Podgic.
Podgic?
So did Becca Skull Woods. Everything is in ice. Let's see who wants to do it first. All right.
Not Mike.
Mountain Mike. And yes. Jesse knows who is calming this match right now.
Absolutely. Nice Palace. Let's go. We are dodging the Ice Palace big chest, but that's never hurt anybody.
Show me some bomb jumps. I mean, again, to your point, it's a beatable dungeon.
Yep.
We don't know for sure that it's a crystal, but odds are pretty good.
I wish Mike had... Oh, nice small key there.
I wish Mike would fairy hover revive to the other side of the mountain. Oh, no, where you just get your hook shot. Nice Palace.
Let's get your hook shot out of Nice Palace. Classic Nice Palace inverted. That is an ice rod in Castle Tower 2.
That's maybe a good pickup for Mike.
Yeah, where was that Castle Tower small?
I thought it was in CAC Well.
It was in CAC, so I think Jesse should have that key, yeah. Instead of death warping, which I think is this is the right move, Mike, instead of death warping in the dark, just saves and quits and runs up the mountain again. Oh, Jesse got lucky there.
That's called skill, Tyler.
He was still making those adjustments as that bomb exploded. So it's fortunate.
Another hover attempt incoming here for Mike. You know, these checks also win logic, even though Mike doesn't know it.
Yeah. That is true. Mike is on blue mail, so that death warp would have been pretty bad. So
a lot of near misses on these hovers.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. $50. Honest Mike plays Influ Keys. Oh, look
ice. Oh, that's so gross.
That's so gross.
Nice
really
logic, dude.
That's really good for Mike.
Oh, he gets the impossible hover too.
Talithar is, of course, right. I don't know what I was thinking. That guards, as we know, do a vanilla 1/2 heart of damage regardless of how much what mail color you're wearing.
I did see what that TR medallion was. Oh, they're big in Ice Palace.
All right, we've got dueling hierarchies. Oh, arm is right too.
All right. Well, Jesse, hoping that there is nothing in that Ice Palace big chest now. I would not be surprised to see Mike go to ice at this point.
What was in Hookshot Cave? We got the Ice Palace Big Key in Hookshot Cave, which is really fortunate placing for Mike, being able to do that hover when that Big Key is locked by the hookshot, which is here.
Yeah. I think Mike will get a good chuckle here as soon as he checks this first chest.
Yep.
Yeah, if there's something in there, that's going to be a pretty big game for Mike at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Funny game. Where was Fire Rod? Fire Rod was in the boomerang chest in Hyrule Castle in the front of Escape.
Nice triple there on Cold Stare. All right, let's see. Do we have another crystal? We do.
We sure do.
So that's Jesse's second. This will be Mike's first. Yeah, I wonder if Jesse... I mean, Mountain looks pretty good for Jesse now with that hook shot.
Yeah, definitely looks better. Because now we have access to the whole light world in the mountain. So.
Oh, Green Pendant Swamp.
And TR is a crystal.
So we will need that Ice Rod, which Jesse should probably get here. But yeah, big cringe moment upcoming when Jesse does Hookshot Cave and finds that big key.
Get a better look at this medallion now. It is in fact Quake to get into.
Man, imagine caring what the medallion is in inverted.
Where was Hookshot? Hookshot was in Pengator chest in Ice Palace. Yeah, excellent logic. Yeah, Ice Big having something important would be pretty significant, I would say.
Pivotal moment, perhaps you might call it.
You know what? I think you might refer to it as a pivotal moment. Yes.
There's that Ice Big for Jesse.
All right, yeah, we confirmed that Jesse does in fact have that castle tower
No,
spell.
that's good. Don't need to worry about leaving that ice rod.
All right, pivotal moment. Here we go. The ice palace big chest because Jesse
We got a
is
full
back for this.
clearable Hera. Oh,
Nice lamp.
I mean, okay, so it's a nice thing for Mike to have, but it's not detrimental for Jesse to not have that.
No, Jesse will be fine without that. But man, this game has jokes. Exclamation point lamp! Exclamation point! I hate! Exclamation point quote 301. For any Homewrecker fans in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. That is Bike's first fire source, which could potentially just continue keeping him away from. I mean, you know, he can do anything that requires fire stuff without the fire rod now, so might keep him away from front of Hyrule Castle for a bit longer.
Yeah. So that's gonna be that's a big moment. Is like, when is Mike gonna make his way to front of escape in Darkross?
Never.
Maybe never.
That check doesn't exist.
Which is not great for him.
No, well, we do need that fire rod.
Yeah.
Do we need to rescue the old man, however?
Never. Not without the mirror, you don't.
I'd say even with mirror, it's questionable. Yeah, Mike's gonna rescue the old man.
Wow.
Well, he's got the lamp now,
He's got
so
the
it's a
lamp
logic.
now,
Yeah.
so now it's in.
You
now
have
it's
to do
logic.
it.
Yeah. Ugh.
Mike would never want to go out of logic.
There's pod 5, or is that no? That's pod 4, I think. Right? Does Mike have that key?
Yes.
I don't remember whether Mike did the front of these checks in the light world. Honest Mike plays influ keys. Successfully avoids Lionel Messi over there.
Alright, let's see if this old dude's got anything.
The old dude.
That's what we call him in the biz.
Ooh, you got the OK boomerang there. Okay.
Let's go with small. Hey, Moss and Logic. Let's go.
Lots of logic now. Nice logic. Hook shot in Pengator chest for the Ice Palace big key in Hookshot Cave for the lamp for a Skullwood small. That's fun. Nope. Mike, not.
So that is. Okay, yeah, that's pod 5. Okay. Mike didn't want to hover that?
No. Seems like not.
Exclamation point, coward.
Out the bomb. It's probably faster to bomb jump. Ellie.
Alright, we are in a fully clearable Hera now.
Nice big keychain.
What was that in the big chest? Something
The Swamp Palace big.
Okay.
There's our second Meyer small too.
Vanilla Meyer big key?
Oh, we have the Meyer big key.
Vanilla
Meyer big chest.
Maria?
Okay, okay, Mike.
Listen, he got the important hovers.
Yeah. Is that even faster than a bomb jump?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, falling isn't exactly. Oh, there was a fairy spawn, so he would have fallen. All right. You know, the best part of the basement, you can't speed it up. It's a real lesson in patience, something that most players sorely lack. Honestly, I love that long, drawn-out anticipation. Just standing there, watching the tiles rise one by one as the room ever so slowly clears itself for you. There's
This is another
nothing more
check.
thrilling. Nothing more thrilling than knowing you could be doing something productive, but instead you're choosing to savor the moment.
Nah, not in logic without mirror, as far as I'm concerned. I guess Jesse's just gonna save and quit out of here because not setting up a death warp.
Yeah.
Unless this is mirror, and then we can go do TR.
I do like the random
Oh,
it's the big key to Eastern Palace.
But Jesse doesn't have a bow. Oh, and he's leaving? Cursed. This is cursed.
He still needs to do Spiral, I guess.
Well, then he should have set up a death warp.
Well, Mike doesn't have the small key. He may have unlocked it.
He does. He does have the small key. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. He must have just unlocked the door while he was doing Airpot.
I mean, Eastern could be a pendant. Maybe it's not important.
Yeah.
Where was that bow? Oh, it was a desert.
Yeah, it was in desert. It was on right side desert.
Right. What else do we have on the mountain here that Jesse hasn't done?
I don't know. Jesse hasn't rescued the old man yet. All right, yeah, Mike is going back into the basement.
We don't want to do that.
Oh, Mimicade.
Oh, Mimicade, yeah. Right, I forgot. That's why you have to climb the mountain 69 times in this mode.
Yep. And we're going to have to come back in.
Hello?
Hello?
You cut out there for
Oh, okay.
a second.
I need a new foot pedal. I'll use a USB foot pedal for push to talk, and I think it's.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't even push to talk. I just let people hear whatever I do over here.
Jesse's starting a Dark Deck for some reason.
Gonna go fire.
We're going to Juice Town.
Mike is setting up a death warp. Thank you, Mike. This is yeah, I mean, I guess. Sure. Yeah, I don't really know what else. I mean, you could do desert, I suppose, without the big key, but could go back to Ice Palace for the big chest.
Yeah, I mean, desert is really the outstanding thing for Jesse here, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only major thing that Mike has that Jesse does not. Well, I guess, I don't know, powder.
Nah, yeah, it's true. That was in Pod?
Yes.
That lamp puts the Eastern Palace big key chest in logic.
Hey, look, the big key to Thieves Town.
Oh, that's a good key. We need that.
There's 3 Myra Small locked, so can't do that yet.
Yeah. Despite what you may have heard, you can, in fact, go to Thieves Town without the small key. It is
Can
possible.
you? I thought it just locks you out.
I've seen it happen. All right, let's see where Mike is headed now that we are done spending 17 billion years on the mountain. Actually, we're not done on the mountain. We're continuing. Spike Cave, maybe?
It's a Spike Cave, yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling that Team Usedbow's team philosophy is to not skip much. You know, if anything, you know, rely on your very strong execution and just be fast and let the chips fall where they may.
Be fast. Great advice to anybody looking to get into rando.
I mean, like you joke, but it is. It is good.
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
Nice mirror in Spike Cave.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good item. That is a pretty big deal.
Kind of a big deal, yeah. So not Jesse could have gotten that, but it wasn't in logic for him because he does not have that Burna,
Yeah.
which I think was also in Desert.
Also in Desert, yeah. All right, Crystal Mire.
Neat. So yeah, beatable Eastern here for Mike. Like a 50-50 shot of this being a pendant. I think it's half magic though. Half magic's pretty nice.
Jesse, I think, is going to prioritize Thieves Town over Desert here. Can beat it.
Most likely, yeah. That seems to have been Jesse's MO, is dungeons.
Good pod big in Eastern. With the mirror, you'd love to see it. Yeah, avert your eyes, Gamma.
What if the small key's just in here? Alright, getting some new checks here on both sides now. Jesse hoping to find a bow or Samaria. Mike hoping to find Fire Rod or Samaria. Both players hoping to find Bugnet.
Jesse's also hoping to find the mirror.
Castle Tower 2!
Ooh, okay. All right. There's that small key on Lumberjack.
Well, I mean, for Jesse, it's not logic because he doesn't have a lamp.
He doesn't have the lamp, but you know, just thinking ahead.
Eastern not looking like it's paying out.
Well, we got the pod big. That's definitely something.
Oh, we did. Okay, that's pretty convenient
Yeah.
for Mike. Which, you know, he can get 2 pendants here now between Eastern and Pod.
Oh, now we have the shovel as well.
Shovel combines with Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
There's a twinge of copium in that statement, I think, but we'll see.
Yeah. But like, it's the only thing the shovel can combine with in inverted.
Sure.
Really, you know? Oh, Mike, letting Armos Knight's getting away from him a little bit.
Is this also what you did, Telethar?
When this fight goes awry, it really goes awry.
It's the classic
yeah.
26 arrow Armos fight.
Yeah, just how you draw it up. We're going to see both our runners in pod here in a second, but unfortunately under quite different circumstances.
Yeah, a little unlucky for Jesse.
It is in fact pendant pod, however.
I was too busy ribbing Mike for his Armos fight. Was Eastern Crystal or was it a pendant?
You know what? I don't remember. Crystal, thank you, Beer.
Okay. So that would also make Desert our last crystal then, so we maybe don't even need that big key. Or sorry, Desert our last pendant, right? Is that what I said? I don't know.
You said
hello.
Crystal, but yeah. It's fine. Yeah, that
I'm here. I talk good.
I do believe that Desert's our last pendant at this point.
Oh look, a big key to Desert.
Wait, no, we don't know TR, right? No, Jesse knows TR.
Jesse knows it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So what is Mike here?
Mike didn't kill.
Didn't kill Helma? That's fine. It's pendant. We don't need that anyway.
Meyer is a crystal.
Desert is a pendant, Alzen.
Wait,
so what's the third pendant? It's pod, it's desert, and it's
something is up on. It must be Eastern, but
Eastern, yeah. It has to be.
Oh, well, but Chad's saying it's okay. Something is up with our Eastern was a crystal. Okay,
Mm.
so yeah, so Jesse, I'm gonna pull up Jesse's personal tracker here.
Oh right, Swamp's the pendant. Yeah, Swamp.
Oh, Swamp.
Pendant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. It is marked as a crystal on our tracker here on.
Nope, it's fine, and it's been fine the entire time.
Never mind. It's been a green pendant the whole time. Tracking is hard. It's okay. We love you, Fishing Boo.
All right, Mike's gonna go ahead and beat. So Mike doesn't have this knowledge. He's gonna beat Desert. We'll get this pendant here. He will hopefully use Bow. Otherwise, I think he's off the team. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
6 key locked mushroom? No, thank you.
Speaking of terrible checks in inverted, the mushroom.
That might actually be the worst check in inverted.
It's pretty bad. He's struggling with his menu buffers a little bit. There we go. All right, we got it. Ooh, that was close too.
But yeah, I mean, Jesse's still in a pretty rough spot right now.
Does Mike know Swamp is the green pendant?
No,
He
Mike did not talk to Taha.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Mike picking up some arrows.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have no other weapons that can damage Landmo here except for your bow, so... Alright, pretty good. We got 2 hits there. Listen, this fight is impossible.
It's pretty hard.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Why are we using bow when we have the ice rod? Have you seen their team name? It's a bit. They're doing a bit. They're committed to the
listen,
bit.
It's working out for them so far, so no reason to change it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse's going into Eastern without a bow. This is very rough.
Starting to feel pretty bad for Jesse here.
It seemed like he was in a decent spot getting that hook shot from ice early, and then it's just been nobody didn't want to go to a partially clearable desert.
And not having the bow from desert, and also honestly even more important, not having that cane of Burna from desert to put Spike Cave in logic.
Yes.
You know, where the mirror is pretty unfortunate.
Hey Tyler, how do you feel about following people on Twitch.tv?
You know what? I follow a lot of people on Twitch.tv, and I find
Would
it
you
a
follow
valuable source of entertainment.
Well, I guess you don't get to follow anyone. I had to stop that up. Well, so much for my bit. Hey, follow the runners. We'll see if we can get the links for them.
There you go.
There we go. They both play rando quite a bit, and are both quite good at it, turns out.
Yeah, very good. Putting on a fun race here.
I can't believe Mike's doing Meyer when that shovel should have put him to Hyrule Castle, but oh well.
He did check the shovel though. But did not go to Hyrule Castle. So like that's Jesse's out here, right?
That Mike never checks Hyrule Castle.
That Mike just never checks Hyrule Castle.
And decides to forfeit before doing it.
Well, you know.
I mean, Mike's gonna get funneled there.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
unless the Swamp Small shows up, maybe.
Yeah. But he just got the Thieves Town bag, so he's probably heading to Thieves Town next.
Right.
Like in terms of Jesse in a vacuum is not very far behind, right? But he needs to maybe we're going to desert right now. If he's going to desert right now, then
which makes sense because this is the most dense spot for him left. Yeah. But I mean, desert's going to give him that bow, which let him do Eastern and Pod and everything. But then I'm trying to think what else he has left before he gets funneled to Spike Cave, right?
The problem, right, is not the bow and all right, we're headed to desert. The problem is the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Because we need to find, it's just we need to find Quake if we don't find them, if we don't find the mirror.
Although
right?
I guess after Jesse gets this bow and stuff from here, I mean, he can go and clear clear pod and Eastern, but like, what else does he have other than Spike Cave at that point? I suppose when you really like, he can't get into Swamp, he can't beat Meyer, he can't get into TR.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe he'll get. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he'll get to Clip Thunder there before too long. So, and yeah, so okay, I'll revise my my feeling of the state of the race. That Justin's not too far behind as long as he gets to Spike Cave before too long. It's really going to depend on where this Cane of Samaria is as well.
Yeah, but you bringing up a decent point in chat here. We still don't have the Hyrule Castle small key, by the way.
Yes, that Fire Rod's still not in Logic, so.
Oh, maybe did Mike ever check the Skullwoods big key?
Mike has not been back to Skullwoods, no.
So maybe it's that.
Yeah, Samaria and TR seems pretty likely at this point. Which would make that mirror lock. So.
I could actually see Jesse doing Spike Cave first after finishing Desert here.
Yeah.
Because he knows that
for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have one logical check in Eastern, which is Armos. Helma's not in Logic yet in Pod.
Right.
Until we find that sixth
and he knows it's a pendant.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, if he goes to Spike Cave at this point, then yeah, we've definitely got a race. So
listen, I never claimed to be good at knowing who was ahead.
It's hard. Knowing like
until it's like the last 10 minutes of the race, then I can usually suss it out. But Armos is not in Logic. Wait.
For Jesse, it's not because he doesn't have the lamp. Where was?
I thought Fire Rod Logic. This is Vitor branch. Fire.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Where was the Eastern Big?
I don't remember where the Eastern Big was. He doesn't have logical Fire Rod. Oh, right.
Yeah. So Armos Knights are locked by the Hyrule Castle small key.
Listen, Logic is so hard.
Oh, baby. Mosaic Blind. Here we go.
Don't adjust your television screens.
Blind is a scripted fight. Did you know that?
I've heard things about that.
What fixes this? Is it only a save and quit? Does a mirror fix it?
It's your cartridge is stuff like this forever.
Oh, okay. It's just bricked. Got it.
I think an overworld underworld transition changes fixes it, or that.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh, a mosaic transition fixes it. Yeah. Save and quit, a mirror in a dungeon, a flute, a map, or a mosaic transition like going to Skullwoods. There you go.
Hey, Skullwoods Big Chest. Hey, Desert Palace map.
Nice logic.
The old hour 6 sphere 1 check. What does Jesse even have right now? Spike Cave?
Yeah, I think it might just be Spike Cave at this point. So we also still need the GT Big Key.
Yeah, it's just a GT. What is this for?
Oh yeah, he's
Mike?
got the Ice Palace big chest as well.
Yeah, Jesse's never gonna do that.
No, we're doing Spike Cave before we do that.
Just like Magic Bat for
Magic
Mike?
Bat. Magic Bat, yeah.
Yeah, going back to Ice Palace with the big chest without Samaria is
Yeah.
super cringe. Oh, Smith Chain. Yes. We love it. All right, this is going to be a Scold's big chest, I think, for Jesse. And then maybe Spike Cave. Any bumper ledge scouters? Nope. Small key to GT. Yay.
Jesse walking out of Skull Woods. So this is
don't-
not Spike
is this-
Cave.
Is this just going to be a ledge check? Oh, maybe Magic Bat, yeah. Right. Now that Jesse has that powder. Yeah, does the bat have our respect today? Thieves Town Small! Let's go!
Boy. Oh boy. Now we can do Thieves Town. Oh wait. Crap. Do you go back to Thieves Town or Ice Palace first?
If I'm Jesse? I mean,
Yeah.
I'd do Spike Cave first because it's the fastest of those.
Both runners did Hera Basement, yes. Oh, we got Pyramid Fairy as well, maybe? Yes, we do have Pyramid Fairy. Hera and Thieves, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And just getting that Thieves Town Small. Alright, let's see. Flute to Mountain?
Where was Mirror? It's in Spike Cave, which for Jesse's sake...
Yes, okay.
Looks like
So this will be Jesse getting that mirror. Alright, so we'll be back on track here now. So it's just a matter of what does Jesse do first with that mirror, right?
I think you go to TR right away.
I think that's probably correct, yeah.
Yeah. You're up here, maybe you even run out. You can do hook speed and run out. So it's got to be TR here. So if Samaria is in TR, then Jesse all of a sudden, right, is maybe in the driver's seat.
I think we're finally going to see front of escape for Mike.
Okay.
Well, it'll combo it with
Pyramid Fairy.
Bomb.
Yeah.
He's saving and quitting to Dark Sanctuary, cursed.
Yeah, so Mike is going to get his Fire Rod here.
Yep, Jesse heading back up the mountain, so it looks like TR.
Yo, Skippy, thank you for gifting a sub to our tracker Fishing Boo. It's very nice of you.
Hype train! Alright, Pyramid Fairy has a big key to Turtle Rock.
Oh, we need that.
We sure do. I can't believe this. Can't believe Mike's gonna do this out of logic. This is so much for honest Mike.
So much for honest Mike. All right, Jesse, our first runner into TR here on Laser Bridge. Got the inferior boomerang. We don't need that one.
Quake?
Nice Quake to get into the front.
And
Hey,
a
it's just
stick.
it's a stick. It has a face on it.
All right, well, that was
Guess you better play
less
that
than
idol.
useful. Yeah, he
Uh,
probably should. I'm glad Arya is always available to understand the dumb joke that only the three of us understand.
Only the three of us understand. Yeah. Listen, why go on Restream if you can't subject everybody else to your inside jokes? What even is the point? All right, here is Fire Rod for Structural Mike.
I think there's a TR small and Zelda cell as well. Is this game 2? I believe this is the second game
yes.
between these two teams, yes.
Yes, Telethar beat Kazed in the other day. In a very fun race. That one was pretty close. All right, this is Jesse's got this check and Crystal Roller left.
Yes. No, we can't. Jesse can't get the Crystal Roller.
Oh, he doesn't have the big key. That's right. All right. Not here. At least it's not. If it's in the big chest. Oh man.
I mean, Jesse's doesn't really have a whole lot left now. I mean, there's what, like King's Tomb and.
We can't do King's Tomb. Well, I guess we can't. King Tomb not in logic without the mitts in inverted. You could.
Oh right, yeah.
You could Grave Robber. That's what it's called.
It's called Tomb Raider, Tyler. Please.
Tomb Raider. Thank Grave Robber. Oh my God, Tomb Raider. Get Tomb Raider. Yeah, Jesse's gonna get this CR big right now and feel pretty bad. At what point? And Jesse's got the Smiths as well to do.
Right, but we know it's garbage.
At what point do you, I guess if you're Jesse, you don't because you don't have the lamp, but at what point do you start thinking about that's the Swamp Small on Lumberjack?
Honestly, at this point, with how little we have left, it's definitely starting to creep into my head.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, realistically, what else that we haven't, excuse me, that we haven't checked between the two runners? What do we have? There's TR Big Chest, Crystal Roller, and that's it?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Mushroom?
Oh, the mushroom.
That's still locked. No, well, the mushroom's still locked behind the Pod Small.
Yeah. The Thieves Town Big Chest.
Oh, Thieves Town Big Chest, yes. Mm-hmm.
If it's in the Thieves Town Big Chest, Gamma is going to be completely unsufferable.
Exclamation point rigged.
Honest Mike doing an in logic moth kill here. Yeah, if it's in the TR Big Chest, I don't know when Jesse goes back for that.
I mean, when he has nothing else.
Yeah. So. Oh yes, with a very in logic Fire Rod, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah, first chest swamp.
First chest swamp with the Hyrule Castle small key.
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess Jesse's got the mirror. You know, if he's gonna do purple chest here in a second,
yeah,
I think
you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
All right, Mike's gonna head over to TR now.
Honestly.
So we will see if these last two checks in TR are what we're looking for. Pod 6 to put the mushroom in logic. You ever drop down Death Mountain like that, gets caught between the rocks when you don't have a glove? That's always fun.
That's always fun. Yeah. I always just go all the way to the right on that to jump off.
Pro tip: flute to 6 when you're turning in the purple chest.
We don't have the mitts.
Pro tip: flute to 4 when you're turning in the purple chest without the mitts.
Okay.
All right. Piece of heart.
Mike gonna show us right away if Jesse is a little boned here. Jesse, no first chest swamp. Come on, dude. Nice miss.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Interesting. King's Tomb, I think, is the only thing that puts in logic.
Is Jesse coming right back up here for TR?
This is surprising.
I mean, it may work out.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, quick swapping is hard. TR and then Castle Tower for GT4 on Lumberjack.
I mean, do you check King's Tomb Mushroom first? I mean, I know the mushroom's not logic, but you're over there, so
yeah, I think I definitely would do that first.
Why, Tyler? Why don't we just hover to Trinex?
That's a good question. We still need the cane because we still need the cane for Meyer.
I know.
But I mean, could give it a shot if you really wanted to.
Maybe Mike's gonna.
He very well might.
He might give it one try.
Yeah. It would, as long as you don't have to do CT, it would save a trip up the mountain.
All right, so Jesse gets those gloves, and he's gonna come back here to 4. For first chest swamp? No, okay, Mushroom King's Tomb.
No,
yeah.
Mushroom King's Tomb, yeah.
Right. Oh, he is gonna try it! Let's go.
Oh, boy.
This is...
Jesse doesn't have the mushroom. Mike has the mushroom.
Oh, okay. That would make sense then. Small. Hyrule Castle, we did it! Logic
so
has been resolved.
Oh, man. Nice mitts. Aww.
Alright, made it to the first torch.
Alright.
It's respectable. A respectable try. Oh no, Jesse.
Jesse going to the Ice Palace big chest.
I think this is just Aga now.
Might be. Or first
Or
chest swamp.
just Swamp. Alright, I think sunk cost, we maybe bail here.
Yeah.
I mean, making it to the first torch is a good attempt. Oh, a little farther that time.
Got about halfway that time, yeah.
Multiple people have pulled this off. This is, I mean, I
I've
distinctly remember a main tournament qualifier this year that was a hover Trinex seed that multiple people did.
Yeah, I see Error do it indoors on the regular.
Yep, I think Faker Jr. did it in that qualifier.
And we're done. Okay. A valiant attempt there.
I appreciate the try. Oh man, Ice Palace big chest without Samaria is beyond cursed.
Yeah. Oh, first just swamp for Mike? No, he's going straight to King's Tomb to get his Hyrule
Well,
Castle
he might do the mushroom as well. If this mushroom is something, that might actually be pretty rough for Jesse.
Yeah. That's in that's 6 key locked in pod.
Yeah, because it was behind the desert big.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be pod 6 on Lumberjack, right?
Sure, yeah.
Well, we have Lamp now.
I'm very surprised that both of these runners were very close to the swamp first chest and didn't do it. I think that's very weird.
No respect.
I'll be interested to hear their rationales for not doing it. 'Cause I'm
Alright,
sure they have them and are the good rationales, but
going back to pod. I mean, you know, again, if that small key on the ledge is just pod 6, Helma could have something too. Oh, hey, how about a big key on the mushroom to get its tower? Oh,
we need that.
That is really bad for Jesse, I think.
That's really, really bad for Jesse. The mushroom is in the Desert Palace big chest, which is behind the Desert Palace key, which is 6 key locked.
I mean, he is about to get that Desert Palace big key.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it may push him to Desert. But, yeah, I mean, Jesse is just going to be chasing this nonsense for a while now. And I think it's going to be a Lumberjack scout for Mike. It's going to see this small key here, and...
You know, Jesse is headed right to Helma.
Okay, I mean, this could be if...
This is
I mean, Jesse is going to be
big...
the...
Yeah.
No, I think this is bad, actually. If this is Samaria, Jesse's going to play for GT Big and GT.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Thieves down big chest. At Gamachu.
At Gamachu. Jesse can't do the mushroom. Jesse is several checks away from even having the mushroom. Game hard. Just do fake mushroom. If only.
If only it was that easy. Alright, well, let's see what Helma's got.
And the Thieves Town big chest, right at once.
This is very exciting.
Piece of
Not Thieves Town big chest, not Helma.
It's not Helma.
First chest swampers.
I mean, at this point, you don't check the first chest. Well, I guess.
What else do you do?
Aga for your swamp small.
But it might just be pod 6.
It might just be pod 6, yeah. So. Or GT4.
Yeah, I think we'll do this first before.
It was nothing, Gamma.
Yeah, he looked away. How convenient. Alright, Jesse's gonna get his desert big here, which will probably drag him to the desert to get his mushroom, which I think Jesse will end up getting the GT big key here. So, I mean, this is actually kind of good for Jesse, even though he's running a bit behind Mike currently.
It's good that there was nothing on Helma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if Samaria was there, that would have been complete disaster for Jesse.
But
oh, look, first chest swamp!
And just like that, Mike is in go mode.
So things looking good for Usedbow to continue undefeated.
Yeah, continue their as to now dominance in League Season 7.
Just Usedbow for him.
Do you think we'll use Bow on Lambo 2?
Well, I think we're required to.
No, I think we'll use Wrongbow on Agatu.
We don't have Wrongbow.
The Fire Rod is also a Wrongbow.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't know the lore.
Is Gamachu and Glugamesh playing in this invitational?
No, we are not. We both dodged.
All right, Glug. Good to have you here. Allergies. Nice 80 RMG spooky.
Yeah, so I mean, Jesse being a little late to that, Jesse just being just really kind of wrong ordered a couple things,
Yeah.
which, caused a lot of backtracking in dungeons for stuff that Mike was able to get in the first shot, so...
All right, down goes Vitreous. Yeah, Trinex kill and a GT climb coming up from Structural Mike. Finish out this scene.
I'm still kind of curious where Pod 5 / Swamp Small is.
Yeah, I think it's on LJ. Jesse is. What are the odds that Jesse does a pit stop to go to Swamp on the way to Mushroom? 100%.
Yeah, this is actually
he's doing it right now. That's
awful for Jesse.
Yeah, this is very bad. Unfortunately, he's gonna find that cane and then play for GT big in GT and not going to find it.
Shame Mike couldn't do that hover, because then he could have saved the time. Not there.
Yeah. SMH my head.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Jesse is going to immediately flute to Meyer here. So, I mean, Jesse was already behind, so it's not like this is necessarily turning the race. But it is pretty unfortunate either way.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't quite get that, the 0 cycle. But a very strong fight there against Trinex by Structural Mike.
Crystal number 7. Will we see any GT fluff for silvers?
Maybe. I like the just fluff the left chest in Mini Helma.
It drives me nuts when people do. Steve, Mike had just beaten Aga to get that small key. He could just save and quit to the top of Harold Castle.
Funny you should ask that, Ken. I was just pulling up the schedule for more races today.
More races?
Yeah, looks like in actually just in about 20 minutes. Looks like there might be a race restreamed on this very channel between Raylin Tankir of Hyrule Hunter Horde and Rotsiv of Boing Boing Boingers.
That was they were the winners of Open League last year?
I don't remember.
No. Wait, never mind. Keep going. Keep saying what you're saying. Ignore me. I'm just no.
Also looking for
Chris Roller for one last year.
We're also looking for commentary volunteers for GFE versus Plasma Kappa, Spearfunity versus the Tile Roomies. That is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So get those in as well. There's some Open League action potentially as well tonight at 6:30 Eastern. Need some commentary volunteers. But we do have a channel for more than just another alt versus Hera Basement Dwellers, Aurora Snurd versus Talon. And then tonight, also at 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got You Got Poutine on My Cheesesteak versus Hovering Sick Kids. That's Pool Float versus Raids with Captain and Lana on the mic. Over on
That's fun.
4.
Yeah, a couple more days left of Inverted before we move on to week 5.
Co-op cross-keys.
Yeah, good luck calming that one.
I mean, good luck playing co-op cross keys. People really enjoyed the co-op cross keys tournament that the 216 podcast ran last year. I didn't play in it. That mode is just anxiety central. Yeah,
I did not enjoy it.
it's rough, man.
Certainly nothing against the way it was run or the format or anything.
No,
I think
no.
It was great. Because that mode is... I have small brain for that mode.
It's so stressful. People said co-op 80 KDB was harder than Crossies. That's nuts, I think. But I think if you... if you went into 80 KDB week without having played Key Drop before, then I totally get it. Like co-op retrance is already hard, you know, and then to have to keep track of the actual small keys and the
keys plus entrances is
it's a lot. It's a lot.
All right, Mike. Getting towards the top of the tower here. Jesse's going to follow behind without that big key, unfortunately.
Fluffing.
I bet you the silvers are in GT.
Yeah, in the basement somewhere.
I bet you Jesse's going to find them.
If you really want chaos, you do not co-op cross keys with a dedicated tracker, but you play Keep Talking and Nobody Last Locations.
You just play trackerless co-op cross keys.
Trackerless cross keys is an adventure. Keep Talking and Nobody Last Locations is 3-person co-op spoiler cross keys where one person is the runner, one person has the spoiler with all of the entrances in it, and another person has a spoiler with all of the items in it.
Elthar, I did trackerless co-op cross keys once. Yeah, I bet you guys did. That does not surprise me in the least.
Shield? Yeah, I really wanted to get a keep talking match going, or at least a run going at SGL, but did not get it
It's
together.
tough to find the times. So much stuff going on there.
All right, Mike with Agate.
Hey, Silvers!
Oh, nice. Did you find the
I
arrows
told
in
you.
my tower? Where else was it going to be?
Swamp.
Nah, I guess swamp, yeah. Yo, the gift sub to Clear Mouse. Let's go.
Alright, time to fight. Will we see Smarty strats? Or Quake strats?
Quake strats.
I don't even think there's any other big keys that Jesse can find, right? He has all of them, so at least there's no fake outs.
He hasn't gone back for Thieves Town big yet. Yeah, let's play the pod 6 small key guessing game.
I think it's on Lumberjack.
You think it's that and not Swamp?
Yeah, I think Swamp Small's probably just in here.
I hope we find one of them here.
Oh, we got the hype train!
Let's go.
Oh no! Okay, Pod 6 is in GT. That's gross!
That's
the game
so
wanted you
gross.
to come in here to get that!
Oh my god. Get your GGs in chat though for Structural Mike. The winner of today's race, Usedbow, continues their unbeaten run in League this year.
Yeah, Jesse opting to forfeit here shortly after. I would do the same. Because this game sucks. Sometimes.
Hello, Structural Michael. GG's.
Hello, Tyler Salt. GG's. And Gilgamesh.
And Jesse. GG's to Jesse as well.
GG's, Jesse.
Wolf is right.
What did I miss?
The mushroom has the GT big key.
Oh no! Did I get bailed out by Mushroom?
Kind of.
Nice.
Mike was in the lead. I think
slightly
for a good little while. You were first to the mirror by a fair margin. But yeah, the logic wanted you to go into GT for the 6th pod small key, to go into pod to get your desert big, to go to desert to get your mushroom out of the desert big chest to get the GT big key to beat the game. Which is very
good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean the whole seed was a mishmash of wanting you to go back and forth into places and leave them and go back to them.
There were so many gotchas in this seed, and I dodged like some of them.
Yeah, it was like hook shots in Ice Palace to go get your Ice Palace big, your lamps in the big chest of Ice Palace.
Yeah.
To put
the bow, I guess then is another one because the bow is right side desert to go beat pod eventually to go beat desert. Like
is the whole key in Hera basement.
Yeah, the big key in Hera basement. So
the fire rod was locked by a crazy dumb
yeah,
Hyrule Castle
I
small
felt
key.
great resolving that one.
Yeah. Jesse, you were first to the fire rod by a fair margin as well.
I figured, like, if you don't get the lamp immediately, maybe. Like,
I felt so good about my early game up through 3 crystals, I think. Like,
yeah.
You know, Ice, Skull, and Hera, I felt amazing. I was like, I'm making all the right calls. Like, you know, I go to Ice, I get the hook shot. I'm like, this is perfect. Or I do the loop that I have a way I like to do inverted starts, and I trust in my loop, and my loop was good today. Like, it was the right way to do that. I felt good in getting Fire Rod and boots and everything else. I was like, I can dodge desert for a little bit. Felt a little shaky grabbing the bow later, but I was like, this is okay. And then mountain, I felt like I did everything on the mountain the right way. And then after that, it was just like, I'll do thieves, and I'm like, this is still not bad.
It's
and
funny,
then
I
after
think
that, is when it started to fall apart today.
The bow was in desert. Also, an important piece in desert was the Cane of Burna, which put Spike Cave in logic for your mirror. So like missing the bow was tough because you had to go into Eastern or into Pod a couple of times. But yeah, lots of gotchas in this seed for sure. Mike, Clearmouse would like to know how using the correct bow has led to an undefeated season.
Well, how? I don't understand the question. Like, it's self-explanatory.
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
I used too many bow in this seed, I think.
You use a lot of bow, yes.
Yeah. So I was pretty early to mirror then. I figured that maybe I could.
Comparatively, yeah.
Yeah, it was needed for TR. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Any swampers in chat?
Valiant attempt on that on those TR the triple as well.
Well, you gotta try.
You gotta try
for the restream. Yeah. It was a bad. I haven't been keeping up with my hover routine. I knew it was pretty shaky.
What's your routine? Tell us what your routine is.
The routine is to do it.
Oh, okay.
Continue regularly, and ain't nobody got time for that. So
yeah.
Then you lose. Then you lose the.
You lose the touch.
You lose the touch. Yeah. Yep. And I figured there was a pretty good chance there was gonna be, because I was Kane go mode. There's a pretty good chance that Kane was gonna be in TR. There was 7 checks in there.
I think we were all expecting it to be there, and then both of you went through. I was like, oh wow, actually it's not here. That's very surprising.
Yeah, and if it's not there, I can at least attempt the Trinex hover, and if I pull that off, then I'm a genius, god gamer. And if I don't, then Telethar will roast me in post-game chat. So it's a win-win. But yeah, so we were both Kane GT mode then, I guess.
Essentially, yeah.
I think the funny part is my plan was to turn in Mushroom either before or after Swamp Dip. It's funny, I could have had it at the same, I could have had that GT big at the same time, but I was like, no, I'll do Swamp first. Clearly, Agile Edge is probably Swamp small, so this is a single check, and then it's Kane. I'm like, awesome, and then no.
Yeah. I mean,
we were talking.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
So both of you had opportunities to go into Swamp and check that first chest a couple of times. Did it cross your mind to do it earlier?
I had no opportunity. I don't know what you mean.
No?
I did, first time I drained the dam, I didn't have mirror, and that was the only opportunity in my mind.
Okay. I feel
I think
maybe I'm misremembering, but
we were
when you
I know what you mean, Tyler, but
Yeah.
no, it was too late for Swamp, and apparently for Jesse too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I ran past it with purple chest, but I think at that moment, like, I went up the mountain and did Laser Bridge, and then I did Lava Island and Chomp. After pulling the mirror, I was like, these are my best plays. I'll do that first. Hopefully there's something there. Got nothing out of it. So I was like, I'll do Smith Chain next. And I guess that would have been the moment to do it. But unfortunately, at that point, it was just like, I think I pulled TR big somewhere in that chain.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was like, okay, I got punished for doing TR first. Let's go right back to TR, and then it's Mitts. So I'm like, okay, I can go do King's Tomb, and I don't know.
That's where the Hyrule Castle small key was. It was in King's
Yeah.
Tomb.
It was King's Tomb.
Yep.
Great
Nice,
stuff.
nice fire rod logic.
Yep. Good times were had by all.
So GG's Influ Keys week. We're done, or you're done, at least. Next week, co-op cross keys. Are we hyped for this?
Very much so.
I'm super hyped, Cave.
Nice. Well, looking forward to seeing people play that. It's a very, very. I know in my practice, I find it very difficult. There's a lot going on, but
you know what's more
fun
difficult than
What's more
playing
difficult,
co-op
Mike?
cross keys?
Watching
Watching
it?
co-op cross. Yep. It's gonna be completely unwatchable. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be the one calming it, so
Like, oh, it's you
Pray for
basically
me.
look. You look at the track and like, oh, they have 7 crystals now. Okay, good.
I
Someone teach
don't know.
me.
I'm looking forward to the chaos. Should be fun.
I love the
Yeah.
mode. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for the great race. Good luck next week in co-op cross keys and over the course of the rest of your seasons. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Thank you for the
volunteering
race,
to do
Jesse.
everything today. Yeah. Always fun to race you, Mike. I think we keep on going back and forth. It's like a 50-50 split of who gets to find their way through these.
Yeah, I gave us 50-50. I was pretty prepared to give it the team the first loss today, but I'm glad that I get to do it next time instead.
All right. Well, thanks again to both of our runners for putting on a very fun show today. Thanks to Fishing Boo, our tracker, and Gil. As always, a delight to do this with you.
indeed.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We talked about what's coming up on next Speed Gaming. Coming up next on Speed Gaming is, I believe, more Rando right here in
More
mere
Rando.
minute. So we should probably get out of here. So for everybody involved in the restream, for our friends here at Speed Gaming Family and Networks, my name is Tyler Salt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in chat.